Children's Agenda has released yearly reviews focused on the Rochester City School District's budget.
Natalie Kuchko heard from organizers who surveyed parents about their most pressing issues. Natalie.
Well, there are three primary recommendations that the agency has right now on the RCSD based on these findings. That is funding mental health clinics at all schools district-wide, not just a few. Maintaining funding for the RocRestorative Team. That includes in-school counselors already in place and a consistent monitoring on school busing to avoid any delays in transportation. Angela Colon-Rentas is an RCSD alumni and now mom of a kindergartner in the district. She's sharing some of the struggles she faced emotionally during her time as a student, including time spent in a juvenile detention center for missing school.
I want my daughter to be treated as a human and not just like a number. That's the change that I see now. If I were to, I guess, compare and contrast and things that I would love to see happen now is the peer advocacy, having peers that have lived experience with the systems in a school assist our youth.
Mental health remains at the forefront based on a new survey from the Children's Agenda, polling around 70 parents in the Rochester City School District. 80% of city families have identified challenges, specifically with transportation to access mental health services. It is part of the reason why advocates are asking for satellite counseling services in all city schools, not some.
So there's still a need. There's still school districts where kids can't get access. And even if they have clinics, sometimes those aren't staffed to the level to meet the need within those buildings. We've seen, tragedies play out over the last few years when kids don't have access to mental health supports. And because of the high rates of suicidal ideation and self-harm within the community, you need that press release. You need somebody when you're in a crisis.
On top of these recommendations, alternatives to suspension policies. RCSD currently has one of the highest suspension rates in New York State at 15% from last school year. The hope from advocates that these concerns will be maintained by changing leadership in the district.
The urgency when it comes down to advocacy and being in front of the people who lead and make choices when it comes down to mental health, especially now that my daughter is in this, Rochester City School District as a kindergartner. I would not want her to, go through the same things I went. I foresee and hope to see in the future that, these programs are implemented and they are growing and they are sustainable and that they are actually being, effective.
And Rochester City Council will be voting on RCSD's budget as they always do. That's going to be June 17th this year, following a number of budget hearings over the next several months. We will have a full link to the report from the Children's Agenda on our website, rochesterfirst.com. For now, reporting in studio, Natalie Kuchko, News 8.